Hello my friends, welcome back to my Flutter Academy YouTube channel. So in this lesson, we are going to finish what we left from the last lesson, which is the second page of this travel blog application. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you won't miss out the latest Flutter UI tutorial. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Let's go back to our Visual Studio Code. As you can see here, I have already opened my Android emulator and connect with my travel blog application. So it's running now, and we will start working on this detail page, which is the second page you see here. And first, as before, we need to import a library, a package, Flutter, material data, and then so we use the shortcut to create a detail page. Okay, so we don't need to I think we don't need a detail page for now, so I just delete, and in here I just return the text widget, detail page, and I change this to center. Okay, sorry, center. Okay, I save it, and I go back to my home page. So in home page we need to implement this click event, right? So when I click, I will go to the next page. So we need to find where is this button. So probably is in the travel blog. So in this one, the stock widget. So probably the stock widget. So this whole thing, when I click either by this image or by this icon, I need to go to this second page. So I think we can wrap the gesture detector widget. So I create the gesture detector widget. So inside this gesture detect widget, we need to have the on tab method. So we need to implement the navigation. So we're using the navigator dot context. We pass the context and we push. We're using the material page route, and also we need to pass the builder. And inside this builder, we need to have the context and also any context. Inside the builder, we need to have context, and also we probably need return to our detail page, right? And we save it, probably, yeah. And we need to import this one. So we import and we save it. So we're trying to see if it works or not. So I'm trying to click this one, detail page. Okay, you see, we may forget something. Yeah, we need have a scaffold widget. So probably I need to wrap with scaffold widget, and place this body, right? So when I save, you see I have this detail text showing up, right? Need to do the same stuff for those most popular. So we need to go to the most popular, and also in this one, I just wrapped with the gesture detector widget, right? So gesture, and we have this on tabbed method. So inside this on tab, we're using the navigator, navigator of context. We pass the context and we push to another page. So the default transition animation we were using is this page route, and we need to write this builder context. Okay, so in here we just return our second page. And we save. We need to import this one as well, so we import second one and we save. Okay, we test on this most popular. Yeah, it seems good. Also, this one biggest Java blog. Yeah, it also seems good. Okay, we can keep working on our second page, so which is this detail page. Okay, so we may use some information passed from this first page. So we probably need have write down it is constructor. So detail page, and we probably need to we probably need this trouble, and we need to define so value. So we need to import this trouble object. So we import the trouble object and we save it. So inside those two, we need to pass trouble, and we need to pass trouble object, right? We have already get this trouble object in there, so we can get all the association attribute information of this trouble, so we can use it to display in our second page. So it's the same here, so we pass the trouble in here, right? We save it. Yeah, everything is work on as the usual, so we keep working on this. Okay, we go back to the second page. So as you can see from this second page, we have our image underneath of this white car, so white detail car. So we're probably going to use the stack widget again. So go back to our Visual Studio Code. We're going to change this one to stack widget, and we're going to write some child. First, we are using the custom scroll view. Custom scroll view, because as you see here, this detail page will probably have more stuff going to show, so we want to make these pages scrollable, right? So I just using this custom scroll view. So inside this custom scroll view, we need to fill out it is trial with in this slivers attribute. So we can probably write the function called sliver header, and we're going to implement this, right? So we're trying to create another function called this one. So we will return a widget, so we can probably place in here. So in here it will return I think it's called sliver persistent header. Sliver persistent header. Okay, sliver persist header. So in this sliver persist header, we need to implement this one. It requires a sliver persistent header delegate. So in here, we probably need to create another colors which extend this. So in here, I just call it detail sliver delegate. Okay, so I'm going to implement this class. Okay, so I just write this class and extends. We're going to extend this one. Okay, so we're probably going to implement those methods. So first is this one. So in this one, I'm going to return this stack widget, and also so inside this stack widget, I have this opacity widget. Because you see from here, so the image in second page will be a little dark from the first page, so we probably need to give like opacity 0.8, and 0.8 would be good. Also, we need to fill out each trial, so we give the image, we use image access, and we pass the travel. I think we need to use travel URL, so we need to specify here. So probably I think we need to pass the travel here, right? So we write down it is constructor. So name constructor, we require this attribute. Okay, so and in here we can use this one to display our image. Okay, so the weight would be, I think we could use media query of context, and we pass the context, and also we probably need the size of the waist. Okay, so the next would be the height. So the height would be, I think we need to specify how much this height we going to place our image. So I think we could probably define this variable in here as well. So double expanded height, and also here we require this, and we can just pass this one in here. And next we're going to fill out this fit attribute using box fit and cover. Yeah, I think that's good. And so we need to pass those two parameters inside this constructor. So we need to define this one, because we already received the trouble from the first page. So we probably need to define this one, and let's define probably 300 to see if this is enough. And we in here, so we can use trouble, and also expanded height. Okay, we save it. Oh, you're not going to show anything because I think we have something forgot to implement. I think those two. So this one I just return the expanded height, and this one is 0, and this one I just return true. Okay, probably that's enough. So we'll still override this one. Empty constructor. Okay, we save it. There we see our image is coming up. We can go back to previous page and click the other one. Yeah, so it looks good. Okay, next we're going to implement this title and location, and as well as this wide rounded container. So go back to our Visual Studio Code. First, we're going to define so the height of this rounded container. Probably I'll give it 50. Yeah, 50 is good. And we scroll down so we will paste it here. So in here, so I give it a more attribute. Round container height would be round container height, and inside here I also define this one. Alright, so probably at the end of require and this star. Okay, save. Okay, everything is good now. So I can write this white round shaped container. So underneath here I will probably give position using the position widget. Alright, and we have child, so just container for now. And also I think the top would be expanded height, expanded height, and subtract this round container height, and also subtract this shrink offset. Okay, so I think at the ball, the left would be 0, and the container. So inside this container, the ICBC for its weight would be a median query of context, and we give the weight and a size and weight. Also, the height would be this rounded container height. And with decoration, we give the box decoration. So we need to specify its color. Its color will be colors white. Also, we specify its border radius, and we pass the border radius, and we're using only one because they have two attributes. First is the top left, and top left probably would be, when you move your mouse, you see it actually requires this one a radius class, so we can access it is radius, it is static measure, probably give 30 would be enough. And also we do the same for top right. We copy the same stuff, we save it. I think it's in probably it's good now. So you see this shape is coming out here. So next we're going to write this text and location. So I think we can write under this position container. So we're using position container again. So probably this time we'll give a colon because we have two text field, right? So first we give the top would be expanded height, subtract shrink offset, and also subtract 20, and the depth would be 30. And inside this colon we give two text widgets. So first one would be travel name, and the second one would be, I think, travel location, right? Travel location. And we probably need to give some text style, right? Style. So we style. So style will give the text style. And in this text style we give the color. Color would be white color. And also the font size. The font size would be 30 for the name, and also it's still the same. So we have a text style, and we probably give the color as well. So the colors white, and also font size. This one would be a little bit smaller, so we save it. Going to see the text will be coming up. You see here. Also, we may forget something. We have a crossing alignment to set to start. Oh yeah, it's okay. Next, we're going to implement this FBar. So remember, we use this start, right? So we write this FBar under the scroll view. So it will build on top of this one. So here I'm going to define the size box, and the height of this size box will be the toolbar, height of toolbar, and also we have the trial widget, and will be a row, right? So because we have the left would be the go back button, and right would be our menu button. So public icon, and using icons dot go back, and also the color will be white color, right? So we can copy this one, and this one will be menu, change to menu, and we're trying to save it. Yeah, it's on very top of that. Yeah, it's hard to see. So what we're going to do is we can make some kind of the padding. So it will be so we make a padding wrap with the size of the box. So we only we use the only, so we can specify the top padding. We're using medium query of context, and so we need to remove these. I think it's padding top. Okay, so we save it. You see those two icons will be moved down, and then we probably need to give it main axis alignment would be space between. Yes, and also we could give it some padding, right, for both of them. So horizontal, I think we could probably the padding here. So I think the right would be 15, and left would be 15 as well. So we save it. Okay, yeah, that's good. So next I'm going to make this go back button clickable. So I just wrap this gesture detector widget in this icon. So I'm going to wrap new widget, gesture detector. Right, so probably on tapped. So we're going to use the navigator. I think it's navigator of context, and pop. So when I save it, so I'm trying to click the go back button. You see, so now we can go back by click this button. Yeah, looks good, right? Okay, looks good. So next we're going to implement the rest part. You notice in here we only have this detail card, so I'm probably going to use a sliver toolbox adapter. So under this build sliver head, I'm going to use another class called sliver toolbox adapter. So in this one, I'm going to pass the child attribute with build detail. Build detail, and I'm going to implement this method. So probably I'm going to scroll down. Yeah. After this build sliver head, I also return the widget, and inside this one, I probably need to consider first we need to have this user info, right? Then we have this detail, and also have a list of feature block. So inside this build detail, I'm going to return the container. So make it white color, because you see this one is a light gray and this one is a white, so I need to change these to white so we can see. And also maybe fill out column widget, and also inside this column widget I'm going to write this build user info. So I need to implement this method as well. So probably here I'm going to implement this one. So it also return a widget. So which is this one. So we're going to probably going to return a row widget with it is child. So inside the child we will return I'll keep the border radius probably radius circular 50, and also trial would be image. Okay, so probably it would be travel. Okay, so also keep it is weight, so get the image weight probably 50, and also height would be 50, and box fee would be cover. Okay, so probably, and the other would be this icon. So we're probably going to have another one. So another one would be this title, and it is subtitle. So I'm going to create a column widget, and column widget I also have child attribute. So inside this child I will give the test widget will be travel name, another will be travel location. So also I need to give the style for those tags, and text style. Probably I need to give the color font size, because color default is black. So font size will be 20, and font weight will be bold. Okay, so another one would be similar, but just change these to text location. Also make a smaller 16. Also remove this font weight. Okay, probably we save it. And also another would be the icon, right? Icon. So be icon. Then we save it. Probably this would be a grade. I'll give the color would be grade 1. Yeah, these words. And also in this column I would like to give the cross alignment to start. Yeah, this good. And also probably give the padding. So left padding. And probably I will be giving 10. Looks good. And also add a spacer. And okay, so probably I need to give the padding for the entire row. No container will be padding. So vertical or horizontal, probably 15, 5. Okay, this one looks good. Yeah, this one looks good. Okay, next I'm going to fill out some text below this user info. So go back to this column widget. So inside this column widget, and I'll probably give a text widget. So inside I would probably give some placeholder. So I just copy those placeholder for text and paste it here. So also probably need to give this style because it look a little bit gray, the color. So be style would be gray, and also the font size 16. So save. Probably I need to give some padding as well. So probably give it some padding. The cement tree vertical probably 15, horizontal probably 10. Let's say probably I need to keep more padding, so just make this all and 15. Probably I need the height would be 1.5. probably I need more padding, so I think probably I need to give like still using this vertical 15 is okay, and horizontal would be 12. Okay, next we're going to make the rest part. So this featured title and view alt, probably below this padding, and I create a row widget and fill out it is child attribute. So in this child, I have a test called featured, and make it some style. Text style, probably color will be black, so I don't want to give color, and font weight will be bold, and also probably font size will be 20. Also a letter spacing probably 1.5, and another one would be view all small letter O, yeah, small letter view all, and also probably the color would be deep orange. Font, remove the font weight, and also this one should be 60, and remove letter spacing. So just save it. So I think we probably need some padding with as well. So wrap the padding with this row column. So give it probably horizontal, give 20. I keep 20. And also probably alignment would be space between. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay, next going to make this featured widget, right? So probably under this padding widget, we probably going to make another widget. So keep it is high, and probably 120, and also the child widget would be feature. Okay, it will be feature widget. So I'm going to create this status class for this feature widget. And trying to implement this builder method. Okay, so I'm going to return so first I think we need to grab a list of future widgets so I could reuse the travel build is most popular one, and also I can use a list view, right? List the separator. So I need to fill out those attributes one by one. So first restart len and the builder, so be context and index. So inside this one, I'm going to return. First I need to scroll direction, make it horizontal, right? Horizontal, and also probably I'm going to return a container with high, probably high 100 and weight 120, and also probably the trial would be image ss and would be trouble. Right? Okay, so inside this one, create a variable called trouble. Trouble will be equals this start index. So inside this one, I'll probably return trouble URL to see. So also give these feed attribute will be box feed cover, and probably I need to write this size box. Okay, need to index probably sized be weight probably 10. So let's say okay, I probably give some padding as well. So I think we can give some padding. So would be I think only we can give probably 20. Okay, we could probably increase the height of this image a little bit. So go to the size box we defined, so probably this one, and increase to 160. So I save it. Yeah, now it's a little more good than before. So I think okay, so can we remove? Okay, we can remove the height because we're using a box feed cover, so we just the size box specify it is high, so we don't need to use high in this container as well. Okay, go back to this one. So next we can write some text as well. So we could just still copy text in this one and paste it here and save. Yeah, now you see we have this text as the bottom as well. So those go back to previous page and we click it, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you can make some custom adjustment for this Java block application. Yeah, you can define your own text. You can use your own images to make this more beautiful. Yeah, I think that's pretty much for this video. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I will keep uploading those Flutter UI tutorial in the future video. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.